Om Shanti. Experiment on yourself and others with your mind, with the power of yoga. Easy form of the mantra of manmanabhav. In order for you to serve with your mind and intellect have to be free from thinking wasteful thoughts. Let there be the easy form of the mantra of manmanabhav. Such elevated souls who have powerful thoughts, good wishes, and pure feelings can give the donation of powers with their minds. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 4. Experiment on yourself and others with your mind with the power of yoga. Today's topic, easy form of the mantra of manmanabhav. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti is such a beautiful class of Manor Dadi on power of silence. It's very natural, easy. She's talking about that power of peace. That ocean has waves on the top. But as you go little bit, it's not even very deep. It's very quiet because there is no wind there. It's only when there is air in the water that waves arise, right? But as you go down, so example is that anything from outside, information, any influence which affects the mind, then there are a lot of waves. And sometimes waves are very big too. It can take whole ship inside. So it's very interesting to see how much we should be attentive to not let anything from outside go in. When this realization comes, you won't want to hear anything, see anything, unless whatever is of your use. And also while listening, not to think, always think elevated for your own self also. Wow, Baba, such a good fortune I have. But don't think in a bad way for your own self, because how can then you help others? So it's not ego, but it's self-respect. And sign of self-respect is you automatically respect everyone. So Baba is saying, easy form of the mantra of manmanabhav. I don't remember, I have heard before, embodiment of manmanabhav. Manmanabhav Sarup. So Baba says, in order for you to serve with your mind, we talk a lot about Mansa Seva, but how can we serve through our mind, your mind, and Baba says, then what happens? Intellect have to be free. If you want to serve with your mind and intellect have to be free from thinking wasteful thoughts. Baba said, let there be easy. So mind and intellect have to be free from thoughts. Easy of manmanabhav. It should be easy to have manmanabhav form. Such, Baba says, elevated souls who have powerful thoughts and who have good wishes and pure feelings can give the donation of powers with their mind. You have to read few times. Every word is like method. Even in technology, that's what they do. That they use the technology, but it needs a lot of concentration. Yesterday, this IT retreat had begun, and there are a lot of very good intellect souls there, because to concentrate on machine, to concentrate on so many things. So same is like technique of how to become embodiment of manmanabhav. It's very interesting. So what you all can do, read this few times. I mean, I read 3, 4 times, but still I feel, oh, I really need to read it more. Because if you read it, you know, I need first step this, then this, then, like what really, what is effort? It's very clear there. No wasteful thoughts. First step. Then what should be in you, and how can that be power you can help others with? So efforts are required. You cannot just say, oh, I know, I'm doing it. If you don't pay attention during day, few times at least, then there can be progress. There won't be that transformation. Today I was realizing that efforts are important. We cannot just say, oh, I'm doing it. You have to be very sincerely, honestly, make good efforts, pay full attention, and something. Majority souls think that they are okay. To be okay is all right, but to do mansa seva, to become what Baba wants us to be, requires some special and extra efforts. So we have to make efforts. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi.
Om Shanti.
I'm Gayatri from Mauritius.
Oh, hello, Gayatri.
Yes, I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, your program was good there.
Yes, I'm going to give you a brief feedback. And later I will, in a short while, will send you a brief video clip of some snippets of the program. So first and foremost, Didi, I wish to thank you deeply from our heart for the good wishes, elevated feelings, and also for special message that you have sent, and most especially for your incognito presence was there, on the video clip, but also throughout the program. You brought Didi,
Uh-huh.
although Didi is with us, but you brought her presence live
Yeah,
there by you. Yes.
I really wanted to be there, but I had to listen to your love, Baba's love, but also to what I can use wherever limited energy is there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but I definitely wanted to be there.
Yes. We could feel your presence, and I feel your suggestion of having Brother Charlie and Sister Sudesh, and of course we had Didi Vedanti as well. So to having three Aussies present in our program, and behind all of them, you were there in the background. It created a real magic. We had
Mm.
a whole packed. We had 1,600 people. The
Sister,
high committee.
Sister Chandra must be present there.
Of course, she was there whole time. By everyone who took chance to speak, they mentioned Didi, of course. You will see when we send you the brief snippets of the program, you will see. So we had her picture also, and her presence, of course, was there. And we feel that in her subtle form, wherever she might be, she must have felt it somewhere in her new body where she is.
Yeah.
That's I'm sure. But then also, Didi, I am remembering today because I'm having a chance to be with you through Avyakti Parivar.
Do you want to say a few words about you?
I'm
You
Gayatri
from Mauritius. There is
from
other
Mauritius.
guy.
Sorry?
I said there is other Gayatri too, no? So.
Okay, there's Gayatri from New York. Yes. So I have been in Gyan almost 50 years, just a few months less. But as Baba says, even the last one who has come, they are also, along with Baba, celebrating. So I felt myself to be among the 50s. And yes, I was going to tell you that this meeting with you here in physical form for the technical gadget before, but I remember I wish to tell you that I listen to your message daily, except for this week when we were busy with the program, I could not make it. But otherwise, I listen to you every day. And after we listen to your class, then we go to our class. So we have somebody translating immediately what you share in our local language in Creole here. So so I feel very close to you in that sense. But also the early days, short encounters that I have had with you, these short encounters, then the sharings we have had is taking deeper and deeper meaning, and also the different scenes that we have been together. Few one, but they have created a lasting impression on my mind. I wish to refer to one of those scenes when I brought the wife of the British High Commissioner to Madhuban, and she was sick. And I was, at that time, I didn't have the common sense to tell her she should continue her medicine. She was taking medicine for her mental health. And I said, I was so enthusiastic taking her to Madhuban, over enthusiastic, telling her, she asked me, should I take the medicine? I said, no, you should not take the medicine. Meditation will make you fine. And what happened? She got sick there in Madhuban. And I remember this is a scene unforgettable. You took her into the room and you did a massage of her back. And I said, well, now I remember, I said, What a wonderful scene I have been witnessing, that how caring you have been. Otherwise, sisters hardly touch anyone. So I say, how you had such a big heart, your compassionate heart gave you this thought of really, and you did it. And ultimately, she was sent back. I presume you must be remembering it, if ever, because you have so.
I am. I can't think of, but you're saying it, so it must be right.
Yes,
Must be
yes,
many years ago, right?
yes. Long early days of the yagya, when I was also still a novice. I was not yet used to being in Madhuban, but somehow I become instrument to bring
These
away.
days, so much happens that even we forget what happened in the morning because so many
True.
conferences, so many
Yeah.
people.
Yes. And little things that you shared with me, they are taking much more deeper meaning now that I have reached a certain level of maturity. I still have a long way to go, seeing our ancestors. So for the program, I would say that the president and the high commissioner spoke very well on they gave a lot of praise for the yagya also, and they touched the global, especially the high commissioner of India. He's new for the country, in the country at present, so he spoke very highly of our yagya, saying that it has become really indeed a global movement. And in this way, we had the presence of many important personalities equally. And Divi's presence was felt all throughout the programs. And so question regarding some question, I took the chance yesterday was the Centavasi brothers Bhatti. And I said, do you have any questions? So there was one of the youngest brother who had joined the Yagya as a Centavasi. So his name is Keshav. He has put two questions. Why BKs can't and won't let go to accept a newness or change? Why BKs can't or won't let go to accept newness or change? That's one of the questions. You'd like to address, Didi?
The last part.
Why BKs can't and won't let go and accept newness or change?
I think a lot of people want change in the sense of, oh, when they listen Murli, oh, I have heard this before, I already know. But if they really go within, every time you listen Murli, you feel it's new, it's something different. That's what my experience is. But if we are looking for newness externally, in the sense of some setup or some way, even they are trying to create a course which is more interactive, it's like very different. But then it makes a lot of difference between the original knowledge which we get and the new methods which they are using. So they wanted approval for that. And I said, well, if you all want something new is all right, but actually our own experiences, our own practices, our own attainments can make everything very live, very different, very new. Instead of using new methods, whenever you talk, you can always give some more insights. Like, when we wake up in the morning, you always have some thoughts and then you process them and then you present it. Like I said in the beginning about knowledge, that knowledge is actually understanding. And that is why every morning Baba speaks, even if it's repetition of same only, But because our stage and state of mind and level of understanding has changed, so when we listen to that, then we have more insight, more clarity. So we see more newness in that way. So I think that most of the majority of the, what I hear is that old Brahmins have, it's like they lose interest, they lose enthusiasm. But there are some, they going very fast also. They're doing service in a new way, different way. So I think somewhere we have to bring some newness in our efforts as instruments, as teachers. And then when we speak, I think then old ones also get inspired. Otherwise, they always think, what is next now? We already know. We have done this. We have, that kind of attitude is there. Yeah, it's good to have some sessions with old ones.
The second question he has asked, how to maintain a clear, clean mind and intellect with a rising level of upheavals. How to maintain a clear, clean mind and intellect with
That
a
I am.
rising level of upheavals.
I think that if you have something written and you have kind of scrapped few times and then you try to write on top of it, it won't be clear, right? So our minds also has to be not keeping, kind of old things, old sanskars, and like we have lot of layers which we never clean, maybe externally, oh, I am pure, I have pure thoughts, but deeply within they have some kind of deep rooted things they are carrying with them. So clarity of mind, anytime if any situation could be a challenge, or people call it upheaval, anytime there is a challenge, always there is an answer with it. Everything has a solution. So there are people who have clear mind, they always get solution. Now how to keep is like not pile up, no. Don't kind of think over and over certain things. And then we say because of this one, because of this one. But actually I have to work on myself to keep my mind intellect. Not clear means clean, right? When it's clean, it's clear. Anything. No, you are driving, right? It's raining, so you have to keep your window, everything very, very clean. So when it's clean, then it's clear. So same is our mind. Keep it clean, nothing for anyone. Past is past, let it go. So clean mind, and then there will be clear mind. Same is in the intellect. I think that, yeah, I feel it should be our habit. A lot of people will see that there is dust on the table. They say, oh, not today is not cleaning day. So leave it. I will clean on Wednesday. And there are some, they can't see it. They immediately clean it. Same is the mind, lot of influence, lot of impression, lot of information, unnecessary. So mind is very, very filled with many things. So I would suggest that let go, be happy, and happiness also comes when everything is clean, especially the mind is clean, then it's also clear.
Thank you.
These days, there are consultants, they charge $500 per hour
Mm,
because their mind is so clear that they tell you exactly what to do. Many, many big companies, I have some Baba's children who are consultants. They make $400-500 per hour. So they
really?
don't have to work so much. Yeah. And we have some in Peace Village, we have in our Baba's family in New York. And doesn't need to work few hours a week. She has a lot of money. So
Really?
everything is my clean mind and clean and clear mind and intellect, whether it is in Lokik studies or job. So again, it's like, when you are listening to something, the way you understand and then how you then use it properly. Same is with the knowledge. So keep mind and intellect clean and then it's clear.
Yeah. Didi, there's one of our instrument sisters, Sister Sangeeta. She
Yeah.
was talking about the 2nd October was the day of non-violence. So most people, especially of the Hindu origin, will remember Mahatma Gandhi. So she was saying this time she gave a lot of thought about non-violence in the sense that we Baba's children understand this. So she has a question for you on this subject. In Golden Age, the prime religion of the soul will be doubly non-violent, ahimsa paramo dharam. In Murlis, Baba has already given its explanation. To achieve this in the Golden Age, there should have been a very profound dharana. This is what she says. To achieve this in the Golden Age, there should have been a very profound dharana beyond the explanation of the confluence age itself. The soul in reality has so much sweetness, yet at times we feel that there are still some dark patches of the past, which causes some disturbance, aggressivity even inside, within. And this disturbance or aggressivity causes the soul to lose its sweetness. So, Didi, what according to you could be the subtle dharana which can save the soul from being in such a state?
See, there are two things, like one of the something about non-violence, Baba says, don't give sorrow, don't take sorrow. Now it's a very subtle thing because sometimes you're not giving sorrow, but people have habit of taking sorrow. There are some people they always not don't feel good about don't, and it's not necessary. It's the nature. So they have to remind themselves that it's not somebody is giving me sorrow, but I keep taking sorrow. Baba says if there is something negative, make it positive. Somebody criticizes you, you say, oh, it's very good, I'm learning something. So, how to make everything learning and positive? I learned something and be positive. But we just take lot of negativity. So it becomes sanskar of the soul, taking sorrow. And I find that giving sorrow, everyone has good intention, but they take sorrow. So I will suggest that, there is a saying about the victimized attitude. Some people
Activities.
always feel that they're not getting what they should get, they're not getting that respect, and like victimize, they call it victim attitude. It's like you always feel you are the victim.
Mhm.
And it should be other way around. You should always feel, Baba says, you are great souls, you are pure souls. They don't remember that. So I think that if we pay attention, that one is external violence. There is one book which became very popular, was Non-Violent Conversations. It's a very interesting book that how the words create violence. And words are such, that is why we have to be very careful about every word which you say for others, even for your own self. To say, I'm a bad person, not a good thing, no? You should say, Baba is making me pure, Baba is making me lovable, Baba, you should keep using most elevated things. So conversations, whether drishti, there could be violence of many different kinds. And when Baba says Maryada Purushottam, or he says Ahimsa Paramo Dharam, most elevated religion is non-violence. I mean, of course, some go to the extreme, like in Jain religion, they don't wear shoes, they don't go in vehicles because they feel that the germs and insects and they all are killed if they are walking. So they walk barefooted. And so that's also in a way giving, I call it more, torturing your body. But that's also is violence in a way. So I think we can have interpretation. But most important, Baba says, is all these five vices, in even in subtle way, having body conscious drishti is violence of someone's purity, That is why Baba has said, be very simple and very much like nobody's attention goes towards the body. Because body conscious vision also is violence. Very subtle kind of anger all the time. You are angry, you are upset so it's a nature of violence. Somewhere you are suppressing anger, but you have lot of anger. Frustration is all violence towards your own self. So I think that we can go really lot in details of what it is at confluence age. And then of course we continue with these sanskars in golden age, where Baba says lion and the goat, or two animals, they live together, they are happy playing. So I think that non-violent sanskars from confluence age to golden age. And I think that when non-violence day was declared, they said at least for a day in the whole world, if nobody destroys, kills, that means be vegetarian and be sweet, polite in your words, respectful. And even for your own self, have good wishes, elevated thoughts, right? So there is lot depth there.
Yeah, many beautiful questions, Didi, but I think time has elapsed. And therefore, I won't have time to ask any more questions. But I thank you heartily for having given your time to me and to Mauritius, and also to whole Avyakti Parivar. Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Gayatri. Om Shanti.
Shanti.